Peaky,
Flex,
how you doing?
back.
You good?
Back.
How,
Yeah,
you
just
got
about.
tired legs after your night stand trial?
I'm alright, mate. I was looking like an ironing board actually the day after.
No ice baths needed, no?
Nah, mate. I was alright. I'm
Listen,
feeling good.
Our players, are they going to be tired after a performance like that? Are they going to need ice
I was-
baths and recoveries?
I was tired watching that, to be fair. Made hard work of it. You know, they didn't start the game well. Worked our way into it. When Rashford scored, put us one up. I thought, might sort of, settle the nerves a little bit as well. Started the second half alright. Started moving the ball a bit. But then again, fell into that rut halfway through the second half. Let them creep in. And look, to be fair, Watford, I thought they came in with a bit of a game plan. Did well, tested us as well. Dominated a lot of possession throughout the game. So hats off to them. They came in to give us a game, and they did, to be fair.
It was looking like we were setting up on a counter. Do you know what I mean? You see the end of the first half, I don't know if you remember, it was chances galore. We kept breaking with good options, and the final ball just wasn't there, or the pass wasn't there, or the shot wasn't there. There were it was we set up on the counter, but at home against Watford, should that be happening?
No, that's the thing. And I think when we used to do it under Fergie, when we used to go away from home, we'd play on the counter and did it very well. But when we'd be at home, we would dominate possession. Teams would come in, just sit on their sort of, edge of their box, knowing that we're going to dominate the ball, have a lot of possession. They were happy to concede possession, but I think that's where we need to get back to, especially home, because our form at home has not been brilliant. We need to get back to being that formidable force here at Old Trafford. So when teams come in, they're almost feeling defeated before the first whistle's gone. I'm sure that will come in once he gets settled with his own sort of team, with his own sort of players in. I'm sure that will come, and I'm sure he'll be looking to bring that back into the club. But it was a bit hard to watch, because like you said, when we were getting it in the full-back positions, we were almost looking forward, but there was no one kind of down the sort of channels or down the flanks to kind of play into, and it was kind of breaking down. It just looked a bit disjointed at times, a bit frustrating to watch.
Why do you think that was? Because we had players go away from international duty. Yes, some of them were obviously injured and didn't play, but Pogba played in international duty and played well. Didn't have such a good game today. Little murmurs of the Real Madrid thing and all that. But why do you think it was such a bad performance? After the Ollie appointment as well, you thought maybe.
That's the thing. I think did it work the opposite way? When today we thought we were going to come here, the atmosphere was going to be buzzing. We thought first game in charge, but maybe as a manager and as a player, he didn't really like the limelight on him as such like that. So would he be happy just to get 3 points today, get this game out of the way, now start looking forward, now building, take the kind of limelight away from the whole thing about getting him a permanent deal or whatever?
Is that the right thing to do? Right time to make that?
I think it was. Personally, it was, because I think Adam was saying it just before. We've got a lot to do over the summer in terms of bringing players in, rejigging the squad, getting rid of the deadwood in the squad. Do we have a director of football coming in? The fact they've announced it, we know the direction the club's going in. Also, I think it would have given the players, or would have hoped, not based on today's performance, but giving the team a bit of a boost going forward now. Because we got a hard running now. We are challenging for that top four. We've got obviously City to come here, Chelsea to come here, Barcelona in the quarterfinals. So we've got some big games. Hopefully now we know the direction we're going full time, permanently for the next 3 years. Hopefully the boys can get their heads down and Ollie can get to work with them with the backroom.
Targets wise as well, what would you look at in the summer as the key areas?
Definitely need a right back, commanding centre midfielder. Maybe a right winger as well. I think, but defensively, I think we need a right winger. I think Valencia's obviously going to go. Ashley Young for me today, very wasteful in possession again. It's frustrating because he does give it his all. But he's not good enough to be a United right back. Centre back, we do need a commanding centre back. Lindelof, shame he sort of got injured because he was kind of showing some good progress, I think, under Ollie after the stick he did take and stuff. But I think we need to, and again, centre midfield, Matic for me, I think his time's done.
Lot of moans and groans around Matic today, giving the ball away, sideways passing, taking too long. Where do you stand on him?
He's a big presence in there in terms physically, but he doesn't put himself in enough. He's lost his legs a bit. He doesn't really take control of the game. He doesn't really take the game by the scruff of the neck. In possession, he's wasteful. He's very one-sided as well. He's obviously very left-footed. Technically, he ain't got his feet to kind of move and play kind of technically in this. I think he's got to go for me. I would keep Herrera.
Even with the changes Ollie made today. Sorry, just to cut you short there. He took off Herrera, which I was maybe thinking leave Herrera as the deepest line, bring in Pereira or someone, and then play from there. But they like Matic, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And I don't know if it's just because they think he gives that kind of physical presence and his height in there. And Watford today, maybe with Deeney, maybe just dropping and sitting on his toes a little bit. Maybe with that in mind, I'm not too sure. But for me, long term, I think it's got to be Herrera whose deal's got to get sorted out. He's got to be the middleman in there to kind of rat around a bit, but then he just needs somebody in there, maybe someone a bit more creative with the, with a bit of range of passing. We used to have Paul Scholes in there, Michael Carrick in there, who had a good range of passing on him. Pogba can't do it all by himself. We're looking for him to kind of get forward and join him, so we can't really expect him to be dropping in too often to get on the ball as well. So we need someone in there like him as well.
We beating Wolves Tuesday night.
I think so. I think they will have one eye on the semi-final in the FA Cup. We've got to go. Look, we've got to do a job on them, and we've seen. when we played them in the FA Cup, we saw what they were about. They played very, very well that day. So hopefully, based on that, we can sort of work on how they were that game. But I'm sure they're going to change it. I think they'll rest a few for the weekend. But we've got to go there and get 3 points.
Man of the match today,
Luke Shaw. I think again, very direct. First goal when he kind of intercepts it on the edge of our box, halfway line. And when you see the highlights, the ball he played through was a great ball. Again, drove forward for the second goal. So Luke Shaw for me. Yeah.
Nice one. Cheers, man. See you soon.
Cheers, mate.
All right, nice one. Big respect to all you guys for watching that video, and make sure you check out more United Stand content here and here. Yeah, like, subscribe, and share. And the socials are along the bottom. You know what to do. Go get following. Go, 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 go.